Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another live mukbang and fast food review. And at last week, I did a poll, and I asked you guys to comment down in the comments section after watching the video, and also on my personal Facebook page I put the same question, and I gave some options and left it kind of open-ended to where people could even suggest some different options that I hadn't listed as to where I eat this week. And we came up with the idea of, since it is Lenten season, and that's a time when a lot of the Catholic churches have their fish fries, and by that I don't mean French fries made out of fish, that sort of thing. It's basically a big dinner. A lot of times it's an all-you-can-eat sort of thing, and they fry up some fish, fried fish. And so it's a fish fry. A lot of Catholic churches have those this time of year, in the several weeks that lead up to Easter, and they have those on Friday nights. Well, in honor of Lenten season, I decided that I was going to eat fish for our mukbangs until Easter. And so from now until the end of March, which is where we have Easter Sunday, I'll be eating fish on these mukbangs and fast food reviews. So I left it up to you guys and my Facebook fans and friends and family to choose where I ate, and I took where I'm eating right now, and I took the most popular of the answers. And if you want to go ahead and chime in where you think I should go next week, some of the options, we've got McDonald's, Taco Bell, Long John Silver's, Subway, Napoli's, Little Caesars, Dairy Queen, and some of the places where I've already gone to are Papa John's and Domino's. Those are the pizza places. I've been to Wendy's, Burger King, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and Captain D's. Those are ones I've already hit, but outside of Captain D's, all those places I went to, I didn't get fish. So if any of those places I just named you want to go ahead and include in your options, feel free to pick one, especially, well, assuming that they serve fish, because outside of Captain D's, where I've already had their fish, in fact that was last week I had that, but every other place on my list, I had like some other menu item on there, and not the fish. So, for example, we've already been to Wendy's, and we've already done mukbang and review at Burger King, but we didn't do their fish. So, if you want to, you can vote for me to go to one of those places and try their fish sandwiches, and then we'll kind of compare and contrast as to how they taste against each other and how they are for the price and the value and all that kind of stuff, just to get it in our review. But anyway, the one that won the poll this is Arby's. Now, that wasn't one that I listed as an option, but on my Facebook page, one of my friends commented that I should try the Hawaiian Fish Deluxe, which is something they have. It's a special. They only do it this time of year. I'd never heard it before. I'm not a big Arby's eater. I've been there before, and I've just got their regular stuff that they have on the menu, like their roast beef, their beef and cheddar. Years ago, I liked their chicken cordon bleu that they used to have. I don't know if they still have that or not. But anyway, somebody else commented that they have a special at Arby's for the fish, 2 for $6. And so that was the one that got the most votes for me to eat at this week. So honoring my poll, I am eating at Arby's today, and I am trying the fish at this person's request, my friend's request. I am trying the Arby's Hawaiian Fish Deluxe. Now, that is not the one you get 2 for $6. The 2 for $6, you can get the classic fish or the Fish N Cheddar, or you can combine the two. You can get one of each. Basically, 2 of those sandwiches for $6. But the Hawaiian Fish Deluxe is $6.29 just for the one sandwich. And you can also get it in a value meal with the drink and the fries. So what I'm doing today, I went ahead and got one of each. Since they're running the 2 for $6 special, I went ahead and got one of the classic fish, and I got one of the Fish N Cheddar. And because my friend requested it, and it was the one that won the poll, I also ordered the Hawaiian Fish Deluxe. So we've got a Hawaiian Fish Deluxe, a classic fish sandwich, and a Fish N Cheddar. That's 3 sandwiches, all fish, that we're trying today from Arby's. And also, since I've been doing the fast food sandwiches, I've been comparing their fries, like we already did Wendy's and Burger King, and I compared their fries and rated those. So today I went ahead and got the fries that they have here. They've got the crinkle fries, and they've got the curly fries. And so I went ahead and got one of each, the medium size order. And so that's what we're going to have today. So just to get a few things out of the way, I did want to comment and let you guys know that I did reach 100 subscribers this past week. So thank you to all you who are subscribing and who have subscribed. And back when I was doing the TV and movie reviews and reacting to like commercials and stuff for TVs and upcoming movies and shows and stuff like that, Star Wars was a big thing, and I was reacting to a lot of those. So I promised in one of my videos back when I was doing that as soon as we reached 100 subscribers, that I would do a random drawing from my subscribers, from their names and or their usernames, and then the winner would get a free Star Wars trade paperback. I've still got the trade paperback because I haven't got it because we hadn't reached 100 subs till now. Well, we have officially reached 100 subs. So I went ahead and did the drawing, and the winner, drum roll please, the winner of the free Star Wars trade paperback goes to username Silly Big Man. Silly Big Man, you won the free Star Wars trade paperback. So if you're watching this video, go ahead and private message me your mailing address, and I will get that in the mail to you as soon as possible. Anyway, thank you all for subscribing and for liking my videos and sharing them and whatever else you do to show me that you enjoy the content here, and to let YouTube know also. But anyway, when we reach 500 subs, we'll do another drawing, we'll do another prize, and a random subscriber will win something. So if you want to share my channel, share these videos, that will help get the word out and get more people subscribing. And the sooner we get to 500 subs, the sooner I'll be able to give that away to you guys. And as we get closer, we'll come up with an idea for what I can send to the winner that would be appropriate for what we're doing at the time. We're not doing the Star Wars stuff anymore, but that is what I promised back then, and so that's what I'm sending out. Anyway, thank you all once again, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy the stuff that we're doing here. Let's go ahead and get started. We are at the Arby's at 805 Jefferson Street in Marietta, Ohio. Went through the drive-through, and I went ahead and placed my order. And they were very friendly, answered my questions about what they had for special and what didn't qualify for their two for $6 special. Answered my questions, very friendly, fast service once again. So kudos to the staff for getting the products in my hand quickly. I guess there's nothing left to do but to go ahead and open these up and try them. So we got the Hawaiian Fish Deluxe, classic fish sandwich, and a Fish N Cheddar sandwich, and 2 orders of medium fries. One of them is a curly fry and one's a crinkle fry. So let's go ahead and try those. The total came to $19.27. The Hawaiian Fish Deluxe was $6.29. the two fish sandwiches, the classic fish and fish and cheddar, were $6 for the two, so $3 a piece with the special they're doing. And each order of medium fries was $3.49 each. So that gives you a general idea how much it costs. Just under $20, just like the other menu items that I've been getting from the fast food places. I got 3 sandwiches this time, so you're getting more sandwiches, but a couple of those sandwiches we got, particularly I remember the one from Wendy's was huge. It was very filling, and so I don't know if these sandwiches are going to be smaller or going to be comparable in size, but 3 sandwiches for the same price as we got the others. Right off the bat, it sounds like a good deal. Comparatively speaking. I got a little twisted up there. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what we got here. Okay, they got napkins they gave me. Gave me some tartar sauce, little cups. You can see the little cups with tartar sauce in them. There's 1, 2, 3 cups. So that's good. These are nice little cups. Looks like these can be reusable. You can take these home with you. As you probably tell from my previous videos, some of the comments I've made, I am big on saving the silverware, particularly the ones that are good quality, and taking them home and reusing them, washing them, and keep them for later. Okay, this one says special. Not sure which that is. This one says crispy, and that was Fish Deluxe. Okay, so this one's a Hawaiian, the first one I took out. So, no, this would be the Hawaiian, the Fish Deluxe. So this one in my hand is the crispy. And this one over here would be the Fish N Cheddar. And this would be the Hawaiian. So let's start with the crispy. We'll start with the regular one. But first, we'll try some of these fries. Okay, here you can see the size of the medium order. Okay, here's the curly fries, what they look like. And there's a crinkle fry in there that got in with it. Then here's the crinkle fries. So you can see what they're like. Okay, first let's try one of the crinkle cut fries. Okay. A nice solid texture. No flop to it. Lightly salted. You can taste the salt, but it's not overbearing. Crunchy on the outside. The inside you can see the white there. That shows that it's done more on the outside than the inside. They're not brown. They're just, you can see there's not like no brown to them. So they're not like overdone or anything. Just plain, that kind of plain fry yellow color. Okay, now that one's softer. And I like it. I like that texture. That one's somewhere in the middle between those two. Now this one I get the feeling this is going to be a little bit harder. Nope, it's not. Same texture. Yeah, these fries aren't bad. They're pretty good, but I have had better. So Arby's, not my favorite fries, but they are good. And again, that's just a matter of taste. I may try something on here that I like and you may not like. I may try something that I don't like and you may like. So, of course, taste is. But as far as I'm concerned, these are good fries. They're decent fries. But not the best fast food fries. Okay. I'm going to set these aside. Crinkle cut fries. Now let's try the curly fries. Okay. Okay, you can see the bounce there. That's better. I like these better than the curly fry or the crunchy, the crinkle cut fries. The spices they use on these is good. It's kind of like an onion flavor. Are these onion rings? Like onion rings? Do they have onion in them? If so, that would explain the onion-like flavor. And I like it. And they've got some spices, and by that I don't mean that it's spicy like you would with a Mexican style spices. It's not like that. It's just like regular spices. They've got some kind of spice on the outside. It tastes really good. It gives it a distinctive flavor. They're thin. You can see here what they're like. Here's one. It's almost shaped like an onion ring, but it's like a twist. It's like a long, thin curl that goes around and loops. Breaded with whatever it is on the inside. Potato, I assume. Or as the case may be, might be an onion. No, it's potato. You can see there where I bit it on the bottom part right there. Right there. You see the white. I think it's potato, just like the regular fries. But the way they fry it and whatever the spices are they put on the outside gives it a different flavor, and I like these. So if I were going to order a meal, like a value meal from Arby's, these are the ones I would get. Instead of the crinkle cut fries, I would get the curly fries. See if you can see. There's pieces on there. Very good. All right, we'll put these aside. Finish those later. Let's try the sandwiches. Here we got the crispy fish. We'll try this one first because it's the most standard. Okay, here's what it looks like. Let's see the Arby's crispy fish sandwich. Okay, we got a sesame seed bun. Lift up the bun. You can see tartar sauce on there. Not very much, just very lightly put on there. It doesn't even go all the way across. Then you got the fish. Underneath that, you got shredded lettuce and some mayonnaise or tartar sauce, probably tartar sauce, mixed in with it, with the lettuce. And that's all it is. It's a nice looking fish patty there. Let's go ahead and try it the way it's served. I don't know what kind of fish they use. It's not bad, but it's not it's not where was it I ate last week? Oh shoot, Captain D's. It's not Captain D's fish. Captain D's fish, I have to give the benefit over this. Captain D's is a little bit better fish. It's not bad. It's got a decent flavor. Pretty standard fish sandwich. Spill on some lettuce and tartar sauce here onto the paper. Maybe if I put a little bit more tartar sauce on it. Go ahead. Open one of these cups up. Take the top bun off. And put a little tartar on there. Maybe that'll give it a little bit more flavor. I'm going to go ahead and taste this tartar sauce. Kind of plain. It's not overbearing. Sometimes you'll get tartar sauce and it'll be overbearing, like too much of the relish in it. This doesn't. This doesn't have too much relish, so that's a good thing, in my opinion. So it's a decent fish sandwich. Now for the price, you're getting two for $6. With the price that fast food is now these days, that's a good deal. I would say you got a good bargain for one of these. Get two of these sandwiches for $6 in today's economy. I'd say it's a good bargain. Now that bite off the end there, a little bit tough. So it's not the best fish sandwich in the world, but again, for the price, it is a bargain. And again, this is the Arby's classic fish sandwich. And personally, for me, adding a little bit of tartar sauce on it, more than they gave, gives it a little bit of extra kick and makes it a little bit better. So that's my personal opinion. Just a little bit more tartar sauce, and the way they served it is the way to go. Standard sesame seed bun. It's soft, it's fresh. Nice, big sized fish fillet. And again, the toppings on it, all it had was the tartar sauce and shredded lettuce. No tomato or onion or anything like that, but it doesn't need it. So I would say it's good for what it is. While they're running this special, it would be something worth getting in comparison to like some of the other specials that other places are having. Try a couple of these fries before they get too cold. Yeah, you want to eat the fries while they're hot. Once they get cold, they're not really that good anymore. But again, like I said, these are good fries. They got a good flavor to them. But they're not my favorite fast food fry. But on the other hand, the curly fries, very good. I think I would take these curly fries over Wendy's or Burger King fries, either one that we tried so far. Of the fries that we've tried so far, I think those are my favorite. All right, moving on. We got the Fish N Cheddar and the Hawaiian Fish Deluxe. Okay, so this is the Fish Deluxe. Let's go for the Fish N Cheddar. Now, I never had one of these, but I have had their beef and cheddar, which is roast beef with cheddar cheese melted on it. I remember that being pretty decent. And I put the sauce on it. You can get the Arby's sauce, which is the red, kind of tangy, kind of like a barbecue sauce, I think, if I remember correctly. Then also, they've got the horseradish sauce that they call horsey sauce. So whenever I would get the roast beef from Arby's, I would put both of those on. I would put the Arby's sauce and the horsey sauce, about a half a packet of each onto one sandwich, and that gave it a pretty good flavor. Horseradish, you put too much on it, and for me, it's too much. My grandfather loved horseradish. He used to raise it fresh. I mentioned that last week, I think. But he made it fresh. It was really good. Everybody loved it. But my personal preferences, my taste buds, I don't like spicy foods. Like if I could get Mexican food, I have to get like the mild sauce. I can handle the medium. But my favorite is the mild. I like the flavor without the heat. And so here we go. We got the Arby's Fish N Cheddar. That's what this should be. Okay, once again, we got the sesame seed bun. It feels soft. Look how thick that bottom bun is. That's a thick bun. It's almost like Texas toast, the size of that bottom bun. Soft. Lift it up. There you can see it's starting to get cold. I took too long to open it. That's not their fault. That's mine. But you can see the shredded lettuce, and you got the melted cheese. And that's a pretty good amount of cheese on there. Again, they didn't go overboard. And they got the tartar sauce. So it's basically the same thing as the classic sandwich we just had, except they also have the melted cheese on it. Let's go ahead and try it. It's exactly the same thing. Except they added cheese. See it starting to drip off. Same as before. Nice and soft, fresh bun. Good sized piece of filet. It takes up the entire bun. Flavor is pretty standard. It's just plain fish. So it's nothing to write home about. And they didn't go overboard with the tartar sauce. I'm going to add some to it, like I did last one. And the melted cheese on there. Yeah, that tartar sauce is pretty thick. It's squeeze. Let's see, this is a situation where it'd be nice for me to have that plastic fork from last week. If I'd have brought that with me, that would come in handy. Which is why it's nice for you to take those home when you get those from Captain D's, is where they had those. And also, I mentioned Walmart in the deli section. When you buy their salads, they've got those forks inside the salads that are the same type of material. Really good. Little rogue piece of shredded lettuce there. Now the shredded lettuce, they put that on here, it's real fine. It's not like McDonald's shredded lettuce, like on their Big Macs. Big Macs are always really messy with their shredded lettuce, and I don't like that. Just too messy. I like having the amount of shredded lettuce they have on there, but again, it makes a big mess. This isn't making a big mess. Maybe it's the tartar sauce that is holding it together, keeping it from like falling all over the place. Where the McDonald's, the Big Mac sauce they use isn't the same type of texture as this sauce on here, tartar sauce. So maybe that's what it is, doesn't hold it together as well. But I am pleased with the way that this is holding together the shredded lettuce. It's not falling everywhere. So I took this out of the paper wrapper, and I'm not spilling it all over myself. The only thing spilling is the occasional sesame seed falling off the top of the bun. So again, this one's pretty standard. Nothing to write home about, but for the cost, for the value, it's a solid sandwich. The cheese doesn't really stand out a lot. Can't really taste it that much. So that's a little bit of disappointment. I kind of expected this cheese to have a more prominent flavor, but it's not bad. So I would think that if I have my choice between this with the cheese on it and the classic without the cheese, naturally you'd want to get the cheese if you like cheese. And if you're paying the same price for both of them, I say go ahead and get the cheese. Flavor, basically these two sandwiches taste very similar. Can't really taste that cheese that much. So if you had to pay extra for the cheese, I would go ahead and get the classic. But as long as you're paying the same price for both of them, go ahead and get the cheese if you like cheese. Because you can't taste it. You can tell it's on there. But the cheese isn't very prominent like you would expect it to be. Like I remember years ago when I ate at Arby's and I got the chicken cordon bleu or like their beef and cheddar sandwich. And that's what this is cheddar cheese. You get the beef and cheddar sandwich. The cheddar had a real prominent flavor. it added something to the sandwich. For some reason, this cheese isn't really adding a lot to this sandwich. I don't think I'm going to have room for all 3 sandwiches. I'm sure that would be a disappointment for my friend if she's watching the stream and I don't get to eat the sandwich that she recommended. This fish is flaky. I don't know if you can see it close enough there or not. But the fish is very flaky on the inside. And it's got that thin layer of the batter on the outside. So it's got good texture. But once again, just kind of a bland almost. Just your standard everyday fast food fish sandwich. So that's my verdict. On the 2 fish sandwiches they're offering for 2 for $6. The classic fish and the Fish N Cheddar. They're your standard fare, plain, nothing spectacular about it, fish sandwich. Bun's good, the fillet is good, the portion size is good, the condiments are good. You don't need more. Like, you know, you would, my instinct would be like it'd be nice to have a tomato on there or something in addition. But didn't miss it. It was fine without it. So nothing to complain about. It was a good sandwich, but just kind of plain. Nothing spectacular about it. But for the price, if they're offering it for this special, the 2 for excuse me, 2 for $6, it's a bargain for that price. Especially in today's economy. Okay. Now, the pièce de résistance. The Fish Deluxe is what it says on the package here. Fish Deluxe. This is the Hawaiian Fish Deluxe. I'd never heard of this before, but my friend swears that it's delicious. She says every time they offer it, she has to get it. They only offer it this time of year. So open it up. You see it's a completely different type of bun. It's not the sesame seed bun. It's a solid bun there. It's thinner bun than the other sandwiches. Fish fillet is bigger. Okay, we'll lift up the lid. See the tartar sauce on there. Again, it's almost like a mayonnaise because there's not a lot of. You can see there's not a lot of the relish in with the mayonnaise or tartar sauce, whatever it is. And there, the cheese. You can see the cheese on there. That's a solid piece of cheese. It's not melted like the cheddar was on the other one. It's a solid piece of cheese that they laid on top. A square. Looks like one of those processed cheeses that you would get from like a deli section in your local grocery store. Sliced thin. Nice sized piece of cheese there. It doesn't look like cheddar. It looks like what is that? That brand. Let's see if you can see it there. Type of cheese. Not brand, but type. Longhorn. Looks like Longhorn cheese. Now, if my dad was getting this, he would love that. Longhorn's his favorite cheese. Me, this is going to sound weird. My favorite is the processed American cheese, as long as you get a name brand. Like Kraft. You get like Kraft American singles. I like those. Those are good. The Velveeta, those are okay too, but it's a completely different taste than your Kraft. Whenever I think of American cheese, I think of Kraft. Then you got like Borden brand, which Borden I think is maybe just like a step down. Like if you would give not Broughton's, you give Kraft a A, you give Borden a B. And what was the other one I just said? The Velveeta. It's like maybe a B minus, or maybe a B. I'd say the Velveeta and the Borden were probably about the same. But then you start to get into like the store name brand. Like you go to Walmart, you get the Great Value brand cheese. That's like a D or an F. Or you go to Kroger's, you get the Kroger brand cheese. It's like eating plastic. It doesn't even taste like cheese. They're horrible. No matter where it's been. If you get the store brand, any store, any grocery store, you get the generic brand, it's horrible. So my personal advice is, if you're getting the processed cheese, go for the Kraft. Or possibly the Velveeta or Borden if you like those. Or I don't know if Borden is the same thing as Broughton's, but Broughton's makes milk. They do dairy products, so maybe Borden is a type of Broughton's, or maybe they're just two different things. Like you got Borden and you got Broughton's. I don't know, but anyway, I'll put those secondary to Kraft. My personal opinion. But anyway, like I said, this is it's got that Longhorn slice of cheese on there. Looks like the fish is bigger than those other ones. Triangle shape, but it goes over the sandwich. Then on the bottom, this time you got the lettuce and the tartar sauce, but you also got 2 slices of tomato on there. Can you see that? 2 slices of tomato this time. So there you go. Didn't miss it on the others, but I did notice it, that it wasn't there, but they were fine without it. Let's see what this is like. This is the Hawaiian Fish Deluxe. And I can tell you already, this is a different type of fish. You can tell by the flavor. It looks the same. White and flaky. Breading looks the same. If you were to compare them side by side, you'll be able to tell the difference. But the taste, you can taste the difference. This is a different type of fish. Got some tomato in that bite. Okay. This is definitely a processed tomato, which is what you would expect from any fast food chain. I grew up on a farm, so we had our own garden fresh tomatoes. So it's unfair for me to compare this to those. But having grown up with farm fresh tomatoes that you just take out of the garden, take them into your kitchen, right there immediately, just as soon as you pick them, wash them off, slice them, and eat them, you can taste the difference. Pretty good fish sandwich there. The cheese doesn't stand out. It's not real prominent, but I guess I taste it there. There I tasted the cheese. Spoke too soon. I tasted it there. In fact, go ahead and taste this piece of cheese. That's Longhorn. My dad would love that, just because of their choice of cheese. So if you're a fan of Longhorn cheese, there you go. That's a plus for you. The price is $6.29. Which a few years ago would be pricey. But in 2024's economy, when you compare it to the prices of other premium sandwiches that places are offering, $6.29 compared to $8, $9. I think you're getting a halfway decent bargain there. I wouldn't get this every week. I don't love it as much as I think my friend does. But it's good. I would recommend it for this price. I got a few bites left. But I'm going to call it quits. I'll wrap this up. Take it home and warm up the last few bites for later. Because we're almost an hour in. And it's time to wrap up the show for today. So we'll put the lid back on this tartar sauce. There, it snapped on. And we'll go ahead and put these in here. Again, we'll take the tartar sauce home. Put them in the crisper section of the refrigerator. And next time you have fish, you got your tartar sauce. Got the napkins here. These are the slightly off-white napkins. Not too coarse. They're solid. They don't fall apart. Good napkins here. All right. Arby's, 805 Jefferson Street, Marietta, Ohio. Kudos to the staff here. You guys did a good job serving me through the drive-thru. Thank you to my friend for recommending this Hawaiian Fish Deluxe sandwich. And to the other friends who voted for the two for $6 special on the fish here. We kind of got a 3-in-1 today, in addition to trying out the 2 different types of fries. So I think we accomplished quite a bit with today's live stream. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, hit the like button. Comment down below, where do you think I should eat next week? Some place that serves fish. See, we already tried to fish at Captain D's, and then today, of course, we did the fish at Arby's. So some places I can think of right off the bat that have fish that you can recommend. Long John Silver's is the obvious one, because that's their specialty. It's fish, chicken, and seafood. Then you got McDonald's. They've got fish sandwiches just like all the other fast food places. Taco Bell, I don't know what kind of fish products they might have, but if they've got fish, you can recommend that. If Taco Bell wins, I can go through and see what they got. We could try Subway. Subway, I know they've got fish, different types of fish that you can put on their subs. For example, one of my go-to meals there, or one of my go-to subs, is the tuna fish sub. And so if you want me to try Subway, we could go for that. Dairy Queen. I don't know if Dairy Queen has fish products. I assume they would. They'd have like a fish sandwich. You can recommend that. Or if there's one that I didn't name that you can think of, some fast food place that would be in this area where we can check out and try some fish there. But anyway, thank you guys once again for watching. Comment down below where you think I should eat next time, and I will honor the one that gets the most votes. And then once again, I will combine the results in the comment section on this video, as well as the poll on my Facebook page. So we'll see you next week, Sunday afternoon at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everybody have a great, wonderful, blessed week, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.